The Princess of Wales hosted a carol service last year, but this year's special event paid tribute to the late Queen, as well as the selfless efforts of people and communities across the UK. Attending the Together at Christmas carol service was King Charles and Queen Consort Camilla, along with Prince William, Kate Middleton, and two of their three children, Prince George and Princess Charlotte. About 200 people braved the cold outside Westminster Abbey for the arrival of the Prince and Princess of Wales for a Christmas carol concert hosted by the Princess. William and Kate arrived at the entrance to the Abbey, which was decorated with Christmas trees and snow. As the Waleses emerged from their car, a huge cry went up from the adoring crowd. The Princess of Wales had an exchange with a boy named Theo, who was in the audience, as she spoke to guests during the carol service, Together at Christmas. "How are you? Nice to see you," the mum of three enthused as she knelt down next to Theo, who was smiling adorably. The 40-year-old shook hands with the child's mother and waved to his father before asking the toddler if he'd seen the London bus Paddington Bear toys. Middleton said to the boy, "If you see him, will you say hi to him for me?" As he nodded. The early years advocate then thanked Theo, saying, "Thank you for coming all this way. I hope you enjoy it." The Prince and Princess of Wales later made a personal post to Theo on Twitter after the service, sharing a photo and writing, "Theo, great to see you again and so glad you could join us tonight." It is thought the young boy the princess greeted at the Abbey tonight could be the same boy the couple met in September this year as part of their first official royal tour of Wales since receiving their Wales titles. Dressed in his school-tie and uniform, the young boy presented the Princess of Wales with a bouquet of pink roses. The royal couple crouched down to accept the flowers and had a brief chat with the youngster, who they met at the local RNLI lifeboat station. Kate looked elegant and chic as she arrived at the Abbey, wearing an all-burgundy look. The color, similar to purple, is a fitting choice for both a regal and festive event. It is also a hue Kate often wears, as she owns a burgundy suit, coat, suede heels, and a few burgundy jumpers. Kate's coat dress featured long sleeves and a belt, cinching in the waist. The belt was decorated with two gold buttons. The princess carried a matching burgundy clutch and wore long, dangling gold and ruby earrings. Kate was also carrying a pair of leather, burgundy gloves with her clutch. The clutch bag featured a crocodile print and was envelope-shaped. For the festive occasion, Charlotte coordinated her ensemble with Middleton's. The 7-year-old royal arrived at the affair in a burgundy trench coat dress. The piece featured a velvet-layered collar, side slant pockets, streamlined buttons at the center and a slight flare on the hem. Charlotte complemented the garment with navy blue tights. When it came down to the shoes, Charlotte completed her look with patent leather ballet flats. The shoe style had a round toe and thin strap that ran along the instep. During the TV special, young Charlotte looked adorable as she enthusiastically sang along to the carols. And, in another adorable moment, Charlotte was seen beaming when it was announced a letter from Paddington Bear would be read out. In another incredibly sweet moment, Charlotte was seen flashing a bright smile at her mum when it was announced Hugh Bonneville would read a Christmas letter from Paddington Bear. Charlotte was overcome with joy, appearing excited as she turned to her mum and gave a huge grin. The carol concert comes on the day Netflix released the final 3 episodes of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's bombshell documentary. The second part of their series contains a new selection of explosive claims set against the royal family. On Christmas morning, the 4-year-old prince attended his first holiday service at St. Mary Magdalene in Sandringham with the rest of the royal family. As seen in a now viral clip shared to social media, Prince Louis cried out "Charlotte!" and dashed to give his sister a small bouquet, arm outstretched. A chorus of "Awws" echoed throughout the crowd, as Prince William gently guided his youngest son along the paved path. Meanwhile, the Prince and Princess of Wales wished their followers a happy Christmas on Kensington Palace's Twitter account, also using the opportunity to showcase a piece of art done by their eldest son. 9-year-old George, who is now second in line for the throne behind his father, had painted an image of a reindeer in the snow with 2 robins painted